friends, welcome to another video here on my channel. For those of you who are new, I am Trika of TRICKAPLANS, and to my returning subscribers, welcome back, family. This is where the planning and the cuteness collide. On my channel, I will share my love for planning, all things cute, along with aspects of my lifestyle and encouragement. I hope you find some type of inspiration here. If you're not already subscribed to the family, we would love to have you. All you simply have to do is tap that red subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload a video, and that way you can stay updated on my uploads and lives. Give your girl a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. I am here for Soulful Sunday. I know y'all are used to seeing my face, but I had a lot of ground to cover, and I have been out and about doing the most today. So I'm getting a late start and I don't have time to prep and all of that. But I have changed my cover from the black and white stripe to a more spring. We're springing into spring this month. We are here for March the 1st. So we will be recapping the end of February. We are on schedule. So we are doing February the 24th to March the 1st. I also will put the new plan in the description bar down below. The new plan is we are going to be doing some faith goals. Since we're connecting with God, and I gave you some simple ways to do that, we are going to spring into setting faith goals, or just, you know, goal setting period, but more catered towards faith in this since this is Soulful Sunday and we do our Bible verses. So we will go ahead, get started. We have a lot of ground to cover, and I also have here my faith journal. I have not been in my little planner the way that I anticipated it. I had to change up some things because I am using the wrong planner, happy planner, and I wanted to get through a full entire year. But I really kind of wasn't feeling it, so I just kind of had to go back, regroup, add some of my touches to it. So I added me a little inspiration board. I also added me a journaling card that has an inspirational message. Your life is a gift. Live it well. I added some faith stickers. I also added a little folder so I can hold some stickers and stuff in. And then I got my favorite verse right here. And then I just have my word for 2017 is when I started getting into all of the decorative planning. 2016, 2017, my word was prosperity. And this year's word is fruitful. So I just put a bunch of little stuff that I like to pray about, and I'm living to make a difference. So I have some scriptures on that as well. I have my note-taking section where I can write. I can do prayer requests. I can write down any notes. I also have some sticky notes here. And then I also have my 2019-2020 planner here. And I have some notes and stuff that I took from church. So like I said, I haven't really been in this like I wanted to. So I decided to go ahead and give it another try in March. I have me some notes in the back, and every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. So I do have a lot of note pages back here. I also have my faith, I can put all of my stickers back here, and I also have some more just more affirmations and stuff back here that I can probably just put. I'll probably leave it back here, but we'll see. I am still tweaking some things. I decided to bring this back out, and I'm going to prep for the month of March as well. So I'm going to go ahead and and I'm going to use my kit for dropping my pins. Okay, so I have my Fruitful kit from Vin Von Alley. And this is going to be a reminder of my word. So that way I can start off March with a fresh start. And I can fussy cut this, and it's for my personal use only by Vin Von Alley. And this is my word for the year. Oh, and she even added my name. Trika produces good fruit. I love her. She definitely is such an inspiration and a good friend. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through Soulful Sunday. Then I will do my little decorate of my monthly section, and I gotta get my pockets and stuff back together. My girl is just making. I'm reintroducing her to you guys. Oh, and see, I even got started each day with a grateful heart on the front. So let's get started. Okay, for the 24th, which was Monday, we're going to do our reflection and our recap. John 12:26. Whoever serves me must follow me, and where I am, my servant also will be. My Father will honor the one who serves me. Has anyone asked you to do something that they wouldn't do themselves? Has anyone ever asked you to do something that they wouldn't do themselves? If they have, you probably know how frustrating that is, right? The best kind of leaders are the ones who are willing to set the example and pave the way by going before you. When someone does that, aren't you more likely to follow their lead? Jesus is that kind of leader. He calls us to serve and follow him, but not before setting the example of serving and following God himself. Also read Matthew 20, verses 25 through 28. So just think about that. Don't ask people to do something that you wouldn't even want to do yourself. Okay, moving on to Tuesday, the 25th, 1 Corinthians 16 and 14. Do everything in love. I try my best to do everything in love, because if I don't love it, I'm not going to be so, I'm not going to want to do it. I mean, don't you hate when you do things that you don't want to do, like your chores, homework, work, extra practices, just anything that you don't want to do? We have to do things that we really don't want to do. Often we do them with a bad attitude. Yeah, I have a bad attitude when it's things that I really don't want to do. So I try to do things in love. Even though we're all guilty of it sometimes, this verse reminds us to do everything in love. This includes your chores, your homework, interacting with your siblings, your friends, listening to your parents. Listening to your parents, being respectful, doing your work, going to work, because when we do these things in love, especially the things that we don't like to do, we become a little bit more like Jesus. So this week, just pray and ask God to help you do the things in love this week. It's that simple. On to the 26th, John 8, verses 3 through 11. The teachers of the law and the Pharisees brought in a woman caught in adultery. They made her stand in front of a group and said to Jesus, "Teacher, this woman was caught in the act of adultery." Don't be defined by your mistakes. It can be so easy to be defined by the mistakes that we make, especially the ones we make over and over again. We begin to believe that mistakes are who we are, but they are not. We are so much more than our mistakes. When we believe we are our mistakes, it gives us an excuse to keep doing them. Here are the ways to let go of these mistakes. first you got to ask God for forgiveness. Just as easily as Jesus forgave that woman that we just read about, he will forgive you. Then forgive yourself. Let it go. Sometimes we are our worst enemies. We don't know how to let things go. We don't know how to forgive. We don't know how to love. We don't know how to do things in love. So that way, that's why when it's time to reciprocate it, to do it for someone else, we are clueless and don't know how to do it. So you got to let it go. You got to move on from it. Become someone better than that mistake, because God has made you for more than that. So if you don't remember anything else, remember that. Read over and over again John 8 verses 3 through 11. That way you can ask God for forgiveness and forgive yourself. On to the 27th, we have Luke 6 and 45. This is a good one. You know, I love good verses. I love good chapters, scriptures. I love it all. A good man brings good things out of the good stored in his heart, and an evil man brings evil out of evil stored in his heart. For the mouth speaks what the heart is full of. Okay, remember that. And today on the 27th is my daddy's birthday. Happy birthday, Daddy. It's my dad's birthday. Love that guy. Be positive and don't judge people. Like to be around people who are positive and don't judge others. God created us to enjoy life, not complain about it, to be in relationships with people, not judge them. Life will be so much more fun if we just embrace who God has made us to be. Be yourself. Someone who sees the good in this world and in others. That's who we should want to be. So be yourself. Love yourself. Don't be judgmental. And remember this as well. On to the 28th. Genesis 1 and 27. So God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them, male and female. He created them in his image. We were created in the image of God. This is the foundation. Okay, make sure if y'all are following me, make sure you highlight foundation. This is the foundation of our identity. If we don't know who we are, read Genesis 1 and 27. He created us, and he created us in his image. So this is the foundation of our identity. Happy birthday, Mama. My dad's birthday is on the 27th. My mama birthday is on the 28th. So yeah, Mommy and Daddy did a thing to me. Their birthdays are a day apart. So on the 28th, remember, what does this really mean to be made in the image of God? It means you're God-like. Not the same as God, but like him. We resemble him. We can experience what God experiences emotionally, like love, excitement, happiness, beauty, and the list goes on and on. It also means that we are meant to be in relationships with others because God is in perfect relationship as the Father, Son, and the Spirit. Continue to discover who God is, and that will help you see who he has made you to be. Remember that being in the image of God is the foundation and the standard for everything that you are. That's so awesome. On to the 29th. Ephesians 2 and 10. For we are God's For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works which God prepared in advance for us to do. Be who God made you to be. Make sure you highlight that. Be who God made you to be. Don't be around here trying to be someone else. Don't try to, use your mind to do the things that you think of. Just because you see someone else doing it, don't mean you have to do it. Just because you see something else someone else has, don't mean you have to have it. Be who God made you to be. Stop trying to be someone else if that's what you're doing. You were created by God to do great things with the life you've been given. Don't just let life pass you by. Do something with it. God has a purpose and a plan for you. Discover it, do it, and become it. Isn't that great? Oh my gosh. Think about what you're good at. Think about what do you love to do. Maybe there are things that maybe these are some of the things that God wants you to step into. Not what someone else is doing, not what someone else loves, but what do you like? What do you love? What do you like to do? So, step into those things. You never know what God has in store for you. When you do the things that God has called you to do, it will not only change your life, but also the lives of those around you. So put your identity in Christ and know that He has great plans for you. This is so meaningful. I love it. We have a lot. I'll be over here just going in. I like to write my notes down. I like to make sure I'm giving you guys some really good inspiration, some good encouragement, and I reference this stuff out of the Bible. So, you want to fact check some stuff? Just read the scripture. That way you will know for yourself. So, happy March 1st. We're on to our official Soulful Sunday. So, we are going to do the faith goals. That's going to be our Bible plan for March. I had something totally different here, and it moved me in a different direction. So, I whited out everything and changed up the scriptures so that I can do our faith goals. We have connected with God, the simple ways to connect with Him. Now I think we need to have some more goals. So we're going to go into our Soulful Sunday today, and we're going to read Philippians 4:8. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about those such things. So, starting today, March 1st, we will start with the choices and changes for a successful faith goal setting. So, what we have to do first is we got to start thinking differently. Nothing happens overnight. But we have to start honestly thinking differently. We gotta reflect and renew and reflect. However you want. You gotta get some R&R. How I like to say rest and relaxation, I'm gonna always say renew and reflect for our faith goals. Goal setting is a journey that I feel everyone should take. It starts by deciding what you want to accomplish and follow that, whatever you want to accomplish, with a plan to achieve the result that you desire. For people like me, which is, entrepreneurs, business people, goal setting is very important. It's It's a very important part of business planning. For goal setting to be successful, you need to do more than just decide what you want to do. You have to work on whatever your goal is that you've set for yourself, which means you have to create a plan so your work gets where you want to go. Remember, create a plan so your work gets you where you want to go. So let's begin setting our faith goals together. Set a goal that will motivate you. This means make sure that it's important to you and there is value in achieving them. Visualize your goals. Write down your goals. So for March, take a moment, write down your goals, your faith goals that you're trying to achieve. Even if it's memorizing one verse for the entire month. Work on that verse. Visualize it. Write it down. Do a vision board if you have to. It's so many ways that you can accomplish these goals. Even if it's, say for instance, you're doing a reading plan. Even if it's diving a little deeper into that reading plan. Say we're on Philippians 4 and 8. You know, I like to say I'm meditating. Really, I just take some quiet time, set some quiet time aside, reread the verse for like 5 minutes, and go back and just kind of write down my thoughts, visualize it. That can get you a long way. So for March, we will be doing faith goals. This is our Soulful Sunday for today. I will leave the whole reading plan in the description bar below. And we are filling up this little chart, honey. And here is March. I will make sure you guys have the whole entire plan for March. And March is going to be great because we're going to dive deep into this goal setting. And I'm going to give you some key things the first week. I'm sure I'm going to give you, next week is we diving in. So I thank you so much for watching, and remember to stay updated on my videos and lives. All you simply have to do is join TRICKAPLANS #Cuteness Squad by tapping the red subscribe button. Also, hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever the videos get uploaded. Give your girl a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. I can't wait to see you in my next one. Toodles. Okay, you guys, I totally forgot that I said I was going to set up March with you guys. So, okay. So, I have here my March monthly. And what I'm going to do is add my kit that I showed you from Vin Von Alley by Michelle. I'm going to start with, let's see. We're going to start with this quote. I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me, I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do anything. John 15:5. So I'm just going to add this right here in the corner. So this can be a constant reminder. So I hope you guys can see that. So I'm going to put that right there. And then I'm going to put Trika produces good fruit. I'm going to put that over here. Okay, so I just wanted to give you guys a little snippet of how I was going to set up my monthly. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I already did all of my spills, so I'm out. Toodles.